אחרי ההצלחה הגדולה של קלי קלרקסון השנה כלל 2 גרמי שהיא זכתה, סוכנות מכוניות פורד הציעו לה מסר פרסום ששווה המון כסף.
So, I'm assuming after Grammys you got lots of offers for different advertising deals. How did that work?
Yeah, man, after you win a Grammy, the doors open up too. Wow, yeah, it's been a really great year for me. But I usually pick. I'm pretty choosy about who I work with. One of the main reasons why I'm working with Ford is because I own one. So it's the first car I ever bought, and I still drive it in Texas. And also they are big into the Susan G. Komen breast cancer charity. So I'm also a big fan of that as well. And they were just more than just like teaming up just to do make money and stuff like that. It's more of a teaming up to also relate with the fans. Like it's like each venue we're playing this tour, like they're giving a free car away.
That's hot.
Like it's so nice. Like I was like, wow. So they're more of a family kind of company, just kind of how I am, more like a family kind of person. Like so it just works together. We're kind of a great team.
So first of all, I love that you keep it real. You still have your first car, dude.
Yeah, I still drive. Yeah, I drove it actually. It's sitting at the airport, DFW, right now.
So what are you gonna do with this free one they give you?
I'm gonna drive it. I have 2 places now in LA and in Texas because I work so much in LA, and I don't want to live here. So I live in Texas, but I come here for stuff like this, and I come in every now and then, and I'll be driving it, pimping it around. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what's next. I know you're recording for the 3rd album.
Yeah. Oh, I've already written most of it. Excuse me. I've already written most of it, and we're going in the studio right now. And like, actually, before we're actually hitting it, like recording it and everything, we're rehearsing it. It's gonna be cool. It's more like we're like hitting the project more like a band would rather than a pop artist. So it's gonna be kind of different. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited about it. The songs are so good. I love it. I love
a different direction.
It's more rock. It's more, and it's more like not like heavy. Obviously, I'm not Metallica, but it's more like it's more like I don't know, like an Aerosmith kind of rock, and it's just real tough, like real Joan Jett at points. So it's very cool. And then also there's moments in it that we're wanting to highlight on this record that are more singer-songwriter type stuff because I love that kind of stuff, like Ray LaMontagne or Patty Griffin. I love that stuff. Ryan Adams. So we're kind of trying to do that.
American rock and roll.
Yeah, basically that's it. So I teamed up with an American car company to do it. So
what inspires you? Like, okay, I know you've said in the past, kind of like we're getting personal now, girl.
Oh, that's
you
not
said
thrown at me.
that like long distance relationships are hard.
Oh,
so you're not
definitely they don't work. That's just they don't work.
So does love inspire you, or what's on the road? What's inspiring you now for this album?
Actually, a lot of things have inspired me for this album. I've written a lot of things. Like what I've realized with my job. Funny enough, it's a 3rd record, and I'm just now realizing it, is that you can really be a voice. Like, you can really, like, get a message across if you really want to. Like, so things that maybe I'm not too keen on, or things that I really do love, I want to point out and shine some light on. Like, so it's, I don't know, I'm really about getting, more of a message out, with each song on this album. Just like how Because of You was with this last album, Breakaway, and Addicted. Like, a lot of the songs I write are more like that. They're all, like, real blunt and real
sing
life.
along. Can I tell you? Like,
oh, good. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's
All my
good.
girls, since you've been gone, like
right on
in the car, full volume.
That's my favorite. No, my favorite actually was we were watching a movie somewhere, and my friends and I were all standing around, and this little girl, I mean, probably not even in 1st grade, like young, like 6, and she is just singing her heart out to Breakaway, just singing it,
it's beautiful.
Singing it out, and I was just like, that's adorable. So yeah, I love it. I love the sing along thing.
So I'm gonna move you. So we're doing this for Israel. Now, you're supposed to have a tour stop
in Israel. We were supposed to end a tour on Israel.
Tell me a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, well, what I'm figuring out is, with my management as well, is we're kind of discussing, like, how long my body can handle touring. Like, my show is not a normal pop star show. Like,
right.
It's full on. Like, it's very, like, every one of my songs are very rangy, and I can't do anything less than 110% because I just was raised that way. So it gets really, really hard, like, after 8 weeks of doing it. So, yeah, so we're starting to figure out where my body starts to shut down. So, usually I can do a good 6 weeks, and then it shuts down. But we're sadly realizing that a little too late. So, we had to postpone Israel for the time being, and we're going to go back whenever we're doing a big probably world tour right whenever this record comes out, the new one. So we're definitely hitting those places, and we're definitely hitting places I've never even been. I mean, Israel. I've never been to Mexico. I've never done like places right next to me. So, we're hitting a bunch of places that people are really kind of sad that I haven't hit yet. But I've been touring all year, so there's only so many places I can hit.
But
so,
you said it. I mean, they're sad. They love you. Are huge.
Oh
there,
my
girl.
God! And they're all over. I tell you what, what's funny on the message boards, I talk to more people overseas than I do actually in the U.S. So they're obviously going to get a great show whenever they come, and it'll be even that much more better because they'll have more songs. So, but I don't want to. My thing is, I don't ever want to do a show because I have to or something
Just
like that.
to do it.
Yeah, like I want to do it and kick butt. Like I don't want to come, especially if it's a new. Like I've never been to Israel. If I'm going to come there, I'm going to come there and be awesome.
150%.
Yeah, like they deserve it. They're paying the ticket, so I want to come back and do a great show.
So does news affect you at all? Like safety issues? Do you think about that stuff? I mean, Israel, what do you associate it to?
No, I mean, at this point in the world, anywhere can be. I mean, I think that's been proven over and over again. Nowhere's safe, but I don't ever base my decisions based off that. Like, obviously, if there's something, like, dramatic that's happening, I don't have to just think about me. I'm thinking about a whole entire crew of people that are with me.
Right.
So it does come into play a little bit, but that wasn't the decision breaker at all. It was just the fact that my body couldn't keep up. It's not even that my voice gives out, it's my body gives out. And whenever your body gives out, your voice is the first thing to go. So it's not even that your voice is tired of singing, it's just it's tired in general.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, it's just...
But you're going back, for sure. We can tell them.
Yeah, of course. I've told them that online, too. I would never, like, break a promise like that, so...
Okay, well, a couple more quick ones. The last time I saw you with your Grammys in hand, I
Yes.
told you about this. It's called Kochav Nolad, A Star is Born, which is the American Idol in Israel.
Yeah.
And Ninette is the girl that won. She was the first person
Yeah.
that won.
Yeah.
So have they contacted you? Are you supposed to work with her? Do you know anything about that?
I don't think so. Does it say? Has someone
No,
said
I think that her people want to, obviously. I mean, who doesn't want to work with you at this point, right?
A lot of people, probably.
Girl,
but
give yourself some
no,
credit.
no, I don't know. I don't think so. Honestly, I haven't even heard her sing. I don't even know her song, so I'd be very interested in hearing it, but I never even heard of her.
Have you heard of any other Israeli musicians that you know of?
No, just the one that Danny, who's in my band that I've worked with. He's the only one, Danny Weisfeld. So that's the only guy I've ever really. Not anybody else.
All right, so we're
I
switching
guess
it up.
basically just because they don't sing English. So
You think?
yeah, I don't know Hebrew, so working on it. But yeah,
Say shalom.
yeah, I know shalom. I know that much.
And
Just 'cause-
slicha is sorry. So you can tell your friends slicha.
sliha,
Slicha.
sliha. I'm coming though. I'm coming.
All right, a couple more quick ones. I'm going to give you, like, quick
Okay.
ones. You can name them off. Your life since American Idol. Give me a sentence.
Oh, my life has been amazing. A whirlwind, roller coaster, bad and good.
And so how do you spoil yourself now? Like, you just went away to Europe, is that right? Tell me a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, that's more of spoiling. Like, when I went on the big vacation, it was more for my family and friends. Like, it wasn't my vacation. My spoiling myself is going home to Texas and shutting the world out. So that's my vacation. I'm sitting and reading and sitting in my bathtub. So
And now that you're, like you said, your third album, you're learning new things all the time.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to try to learn to do both, like personal and professional? How does that work?
No, I don't really think that works, and I've given up for the time being. I've given up on relationships, but more so because I realize, especially with the last one, like I absolutely, adore Graham. I love him to death. He's been just a major like turning point in me. So I mean, and he's the best boyfriend you could ever ask for, and that's what I realized. I'm like, if it's not going to work there, it's just not going to work now. Like it's just not. It can't. I'm too busy, and I am very much married to my career, and I love that. Like I'm young, I should be.
You just took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, I should be, and people are, and you know what? It gets hard sometimes because I'm from a small town, so everyone's basically married or basically, they are married or they're basically married. They're like on their way, or they have kids,
Puppies yeah.
So it's kind of hard sometimes because you're like, wow, I'm just sitting here alone. So, but I mean, at the same time, I absolutely love my job. So,
What's the last extravagant thing you bought yourself?
the last extravagant thing I bought for myself. Oh, actually, it's my theater room is being done. It'll be done. Yeah, I have a theater room in my house.
Little
in
Miss
Texas.
Trump.
I know. I'm very excited. Our first movie. We're still deciding, but we think we're gonna watch Star Wars, the first one released. And it's gonna. I'm just telling people. I don't know why I'm so excited about it.
You should be.
No, I know. I'm just so excited about it, and it's gonna be done this Friday. So I'm going back home to Texas to venture out into movie theater land.
Do you want to act?
Not really, no. I don't act. Like, I mean, I can act, like, in videos. Like, I can, because I, write the songs, so I can obviously portray what I'm feeling. But I'm no Julia Roberts. Nope.
Clothing line, skincare. Now it's
that's
like a
a
whole
special-
mogul thing. They throw
perfume,
everything.
yeah, they throw everything at you. So, but, I mean, I think it's cool if I'm into it, at the time, or maybe down the line I might do it. But I don't know. I'm more of a stage girl. I love acting on stage, like Broadway or plays. Like I love that. But
A performer is a performer, right?
Yeah, I'm just not really. It's totally different acting in a movie. Like that kind of camera is so different. So
Thank you, sweetheart.
no,
Nice to see
anytime.
you.
Thank you very much.